You know, I'm starting to come to a conclusion that there's a bit of a strange thing. And you're probably going to say, Leggy, mate, it ain't a strange thing. It's just a thing. All right, okay, you're probably right. Let's go with that. So here then is the thing. If you were to take any of Paco Rabanne's men's fragrance launches in the last, say, 5, 6, 7 years, you're going to say, man, there's a lot of sort of sameness. I'm not saying that they're all the same and don't bother with them. I'm just saying that there's definitely overlaps. Okay, right, let me give you a few examples. So it doesn't matter whether you take Invictus Victory, or whether you take the 1 million Royale, or whether you take the amazing Platinum Invictus Platinum, or for that matter 1 million Elixir, or stay with me, for that matter the Victory Elixir. You know, it doesn't matter whether you smell any of those, you're going to detect like a very definite sort of a same sort of vibe. All right, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying this is a bad thing, by the way. I'm just saying that, in fact, what you probably call it is like a DNA that runs through all of the Paco Rabanne fragrances in the last 5, 6, 7 years. Not a bad thing. I'm just saying that's what it is. And the crazy thing is, although there's definitely overlaps, miraculously, somehow they are all individual fragrances which you can own and not say, you know what, I've already got that or whatever. This is good perfumery, okay? So they've found like a good groove. They've got you in that groove. And yes, there's slight deviations and you can own them all and you can still be amazed by them all. But, okay, we're going to talk about... First of all, I'm going to give you a massive warm welcome, arms open wide, warm welcome to a John Legg fragrance review. I am the furthest thing from a professional reviewer it's possible to get, but I have a passion that beats, seriously, I have a passion for fragrances, I have a massive fascination for fragrances, I have a massive fragrance collection, and my aim is to pass that passion on to you, to share them and to inspire you to wear a good one every single day. Where were we? Oh yeah. Now, Phantom. Crazy thing is, when Phantom was launched about a year or so ago, maybe slightly longer, I was kind of faced with a choice. I got myself a sample of Phantom, I got myself a sample of Scandal, and I ummed and ahed. I tried both the samples, and in the end, not that I didn't like Phantom, but in the end, Scandal for Him by Jean-Paul Gaultier just picked it for me, and I bought the big 150ml, which I'm still loving and rocking. That, I tell you what, I think that's an underrated fragrance. That is absolutely gorgeous, and for an EDT, its performance is definitely what I'd class as respectable. So when I had the choice out of Scandal or Phantom, at the day, I went for the Scandal. But you know what? Phantom has grown on me. Ridiculously, it has grown on me. I love that sort of the energy that it has. You know, we're talking about lemon, we're talking about a heavy dose of real zesty sort of lemon, we're talking about lavender, we're talking about vetiver, we're talking about a slightly smoky, slightly earthy vibe. And I tell you what, this is redonkulously sweet. Phantom does not take itself seriously. It is definitely for the younger generation, and we'll come to that in a short while. But I've never actually, ridiculously, I've never gone out and bought a full-size bottle of Phantom. Should I tell you for why? Well, I did tell you a few weeks back. The reason why is because the amazing Hayati Al Malachi by Vetiver, and I'm desperately trying to focus this. Here we go. You're thinking, Leggy, man, you are so unprofessional. You're absolutely right, I am. Put the 3D glasses on for more realism. Look at that, that's better. So the Vetiver Al Malachi Hayati, seriously, this. Now, the weird thing with this is, I don't really get lemon in this one, but I still get the Phantom vibe. This is a realistically, it's about 85–90% the same as Phantom. I wear this as Phantom. I get massive results on this one. This one, £18.95. Seriously, it is better. Hand on heart, this is better than the little silver robot, the original Phantom Eau de Toilette. This lasts longer and kind of smells better. Without all the same notes, it smells the same as Phantom. Strange, just like me. Okay, in passing, let us mention this, because someone sent me a message after I reviewed that one and they said that's a fantastic clone of Phantom. And they said, oh, Leggy, try this one. You know what? By Milton Lloyd, this iconic, okay, I've got to be honest with you, it's okay. It's got the very typical Milton Lloyd sort of watery note in it. And if you've got any of the Milton Lloyds, you'll know what I mean. But this stuff, you've got to be careful with this one. Once you start spraying, it just carries on. It's power assisted spray. Okay, this one is decent. Performs good, smells good, but I have to be honest, if you were to compare the two, the Milton Lloyd Iconic and the Hayati Latifa Al Malachi, the Latifa is a way better interpretation of the little silver robot. Okay, this isn't bad, it's good. And for, I think it's about £4.99 on Amazon and eBay, this is a decent clone, but not as good as the Latifa. Now, this is clever marketing. This is the way Paco Rabanne do it. So maybe 12 months ago, maybe slightly longer, they launched a little silver robot, and it was hyped. I mean, it was seriously hyped. Whenever you went onto something on the old Tinternet, there was an advert for this little silver robot. Phantom, it was the one to have. Clever marketing. That was the EDT, and it sort of got you into that sort of vibe. It got you into that sort of creamy lavender, lemon, vetiver. I think there's a little bit of apple in there, slightly earthy, slightly powdery, ridiculously sweet, piercingly sort of youthful kind of scent. It got you into that, and then of course, 12 months in, I tell you what, let's mark it off the back of that marketing, and let's do a perfume. Okay. Man, they've got it together, haven't they, Paco Rabanne? They know how to make money out of fragrances. So yes, very clever marketing, get you hooked, and then bring out something which is presumably stronger, deeper, richer, whatever, because you're going to get that impression by the name. So you're going to go out and buy this if you like the original Phantom. I'm going to review this one for you. I'm going to tell you all about it because I love Phantom so much, and because I sort of love that vibe, I'll be honest with you, the only downside to the original Phantom for a lot of guys I've sprayed it for is they just say it's just a little bit too youthful. It's a little bit too sort of teenagerish. It's a little bit, I've heard someone called it a little bit screechy, because it is piercingly sweet. It is not a serious fragrance. It does not take itself seriously. And I think a lot of guys, when they sort of hit the 30 sort of year old, a lot of them would struggle, or would think that they would struggle. I mean, I'm in my 50s, man, and I'm still rocking Phantom, or at least the Latifa, because I'm a cheapskate. Okay, seriously, I love that vibe. What does the little black robot Phantom perfume do? Well, it sprays a fragrance, because if you push the back of his head, his cranium, he ejects a liquid onto your skin. Okay, now, when you first smell it, it is definitely Phantom. They have not got rid of any, as far as I can tell, any of the original notes. You know, the lavender, the lemon, the vetiver, the apple's still there. Okay, they've left all the notes in as far as I can tell. Now, I don't go onto different websites and find out what the notes are. I'm just going to tell you how it goes up to my nose and how I see it. Okay. But what they've done is they have infused across the original notes a creamy vanilla sort of vibe and a slightly woody vibe. Okay, in fact, let me tell you, let me go back to a previous Paco Rabanne launch and tell you what they have sort of blown across the original Phantom. So where are we? This one the Invictus Victory Elixir, which is absolutely gorgeous. The bits of notes, man, he's so technical, this leggy guy. The bits of notes that they blew across the original, where is she? Here she is. The original Victory, which I love, it's basically an amber bomb, okay, with a little bit of fizzly wizzly citrus on top. Okay, the notes that they blew across the original Victory to make Victory Elixir, that, if you like, the elixir bit has been blown across the original Silver Phantom. And you end up with this absolutely gorgeous, more wearable for an older guy, that's important, okay, because it's kind of screechiness. The original sort of Phantom is a little bit screechy, it is a little bit youthful, it is a little bit wild card sort of thing. That has been, it's all intact, but because this sort of elixir vanilla sort of vibe has been blown across it, you suddenly get a fragrance which, honestly, I guarantee it does not matter what age you are, you can wear this Phantom perfume. Okay. Crazily. Now, I'm probably totally sort of off key on this one, but I get all the original notes from the Silver Robot, all of the original notes. They haven't, as far as I can tell, they're all still punching me up the nose, but it's just been mellowed out with a sort of a vanilla-y, sort of woody, sort of elixir sort of vibe. And I wonder if, you know what, alright, this is going to be really clever marketing. Remember my words. In 12 months' time, I reckon they will do one, and it will have like a gold P on the front, and it will be Phantom Elixir. Okay, because that's the way they do it, isn't it? It's a launch, a timed launch to make the maximum amount of money. Okay, now, so this Phantom perfume can be worn from a teenager comfortably right up to a 60, 70, 80-year-old guy. It is so wearable. What season, Leggy? What season? Let me put the glasses on to think. 3D glasses, they're more realistic. You know what? This is fairly versatile. And I think, yeah, you know what, I think you can wear this, you know, because it's black robot, you're going to say, man, is it heavy? It is slightly darker than the original, but it's only due to its smoothness and the way all the rough edges have been smoothed over. I'm going to say this, is like, right, maybe not in a heat wave, but you can definitely wear this all year round. This is absolutely gorgeous. Now, for all of the people I have sprayed it for, I took it to work. My bosso, right, he smelt that, and within 10 minutes he had gone on to whichever website he buys his fragrances on, and he had bought it. I took it round, the girls loved it, the guys loved it, the older guys loved it, the younger guys, everyone loved it, everyone just went, loved it. And okay, it is so well put together. Okay, would I recommend it? Okay, I absolutely would. I've got the little Diddy 50ml because I just sort of more wanted to sort of experience it before I sort of pulled the trigger, if you like, on a full-size bottle. And I think, no, I know, it's one of those fragrances in my collection which I will replace. In fact, I'll probably replace it with a bigger bottle because I think it's fairly new at the minute, but over time the sort of price comes down, and then of course there'll be the Phantom Elixir and the price will go up again, then slowly come down. That's the way they do it. It's clever marketing. Okay, so is there anything else I need to tell you? What about the performance? Yes, that's really important, the performance. Okay, the original Phantom, I'm going to say for an eau de toilette, is, I would class as respectable. You get your sort of 3-4 hours out of it, maybe a decent projection for the first hour. This is similar, only just maybe slightly better. I get more like about 5 to 5.5 hours of a nice sort of scent bubble around me. Clothes, it's sort of about there the next day. Skin, it's there all day. And the projection on this one is mild but fairly persistent for about 2 hours. Okay, so It's not cheap, it's not a cheapo fragrance, but it is definitely worth you getting your nose on. Go to your fragrance counters, it's very popular, it's one mainstream. You can sample this and try it, okay? See how it works on your skin. Okay, you're going to say to me, Leggy, would you prefer, if you could only choose one, the silver robot or the sort of black robot, the eau de toilette or the PARFUM? I would actually go with that. Basically because it is just more wearable. There's no screechiness, okay? It's a smooth guy. This is a smooth operator. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, he's a smooth operator. Okay. Is there anything else I need to tell you? I don't really think there is. Let me tell you, I am so pleased that you've been here. I really, really appreciate your company. And if you could consider a cheeky thumbs up, that would be awesome. Drop me a comment, you know, let me know what you think of Phantom, because I'm sure you've smelt it. If you're at this fragrance channel, you've probably smelt it. Let me know how you think it compares. Am I right in saying all the original notes are there, but it's just got the sort of elixir sort of vibe over it to smooth it over? Let me know if I'm anywhere near hitting the nail on the head with a screwdriver. Okay, I'm going to go now. I'm going to let you get back to whatever you was doing before. I'm going to give you some peace. I'm going to love you and leave you. But before I go, there are two important things. Now let's call it three. Let's go up to three. First of all, I would love to see you. Love to see you on the next review. Please come back for the next review. Second thing, stay safe. It's a dangerous world out there. Please try and stay safe. And third thing, now this is the most important thing. The third thing is that I would need you. I need you to take a fragrance. You know, whichever one you choose, whichever one tickles your fancy. A good one. Make sure it's a good one. And seriously, every day, spray. Man, trust me. This is a Leggy hand on heart guarantee. If you wear a good fragrance every single day, don't miss a day. Every single day, you'll keep the smile, you'll give you a bit of confidence, you may get a compliment, and your own personal well-being. Man, you'll have a glow. You'll enjoy it. And no matter how bad your day is, no matter what problems are going on, that fragrance, every now and then it will just come up and go, you know what, take it easy, smile, enjoy. I said I'm going to go. I'm going to go now. I've just got to find the off button. Here we go. Put the glasses on. See you next time, and goodbye. The off button is never where you want it to be. Oh, here we go. I found it.